I was advised not to do this.
By your lawyer?
By everyone.
Tonight, he's breaking his silence. The Denver attorney targeted by federal marijuana raid says he and his business partners have no ties to cartels and they have never trafficked drugs. 9 Wants to Know investigator Will Ripley spent several months digging for clues in a case that raises serious questions about the Colorado marijuana industry.
The biggest question of all, are drug cartels coming to Colorado and using legal marijuana to make money illegally? These are 4 key players in a case that explores that very question: the lawyer, the business partner, the informant, and the only arrest. November 21st, 2013.
Some breaking news we want to tell you about.
Cracking down.
Federal search warrant.
Agents spent the morning
Raids on marijuana shops.
It's kind of on lockdown.
in the metro area.
The largest federal raids ever on medical marijuana in Colorado. More than a dozen targets, dispensaries, warehouses, homes. The lawyer.
It's been a horrible nightmare.
Denver attorney David Furtado is one of 10 target subjects named in this search warrant. He's either a co-owner or lawyer for many of the raided businesses.
I'm ashamed.
Federal agents seized millions of dollars in marijuana, plus computers, cell phones, and records. What has this cost you?
Oh, it's immeasurable. Reputation, immeasurable.
Nearly 3 months later, most of the marijuana businesses are back open, and the federal investigation is ongoing.
Jeremy, so what are so many federal agents suddenly looking for?
A high-ranking law enforcement source tells 9 Wants to Know investigator Jeremy Hohola the U.S. Attorney's Office is still working on the case, which could set a precedent for future marijuana enforcement in Colorado.
They tell us Colombian drug cartels have taken root within the medical marijuana industry here in Colorado and are ignoring regulations to make big-time money illegally.
The business partner.
Hi, my name is Gerardo Uribe, and I own 7 centers in the city of County of Denver.
Gerardo Uribe turned down our interview request. He lost millions of dollars and had to lay off dozens of workers after the feds raided his marijuana businesses. His lawyer wrote this letter saying he's innocent of any wrongdoing and is fully cooperating with investigators. Here's what Uribe told 9 Wants to Know a few days after the raids.
What is this business? You might be stupid to get into this business, be part of a cartel. I mean, camera, IRS. I mean, who would even get into this business, be part of a cartel? That would be the stupidest business.
The informant.
I was becoming, fearful of some of the things that were going on.
Furtado's former business partner would only speak to 9 Wants to Know if we concealed her identity. She allowed Furtado and his associates to put marijuana plants and growing equipment in the garage of her Douglas County home. She, Furtado, and Uribe are also co-owners of this Denver warehouse. Floor plans show it was converted into a sophisticated marijuana grow operation. The pot was supposed to be sold in the same dispensaries later targeted in those federal raids. So you sensed an opportunity.
Yes, I did.
Emails show their business relationship became hostile. Both sides sued each other. He won when she didn't show up to court. She says by that time, she was already working with the feds.
I needed to go to the authorities and, tell them, what my suspicions were.
She says those suspicions included drug trafficking. 9 Wants to Know has confirmed Furtado's former partner is a confidential informant in the federal drug case, the case involving suspected ties to Colombian cartels.
I was becoming a problem for them.
Emails show her taunting her former business partners, warning them she was working with the DEA more than a year before the raids. She gave investigators names, numbers, and license plates. You were asking too many questions.
I was asking way too many questions.
The only arrest so far, Colombian national Hector Diaz, now awaiting trial on a weapons charge. His visa doesn't allow him to carry a firearm. Agents found Diaz in this Cherry Hills Village home on the day of the raids. A court order forbids Diaz from having any contact with his associates, including his lawyer, David Furtado.
We're not part of the cartel.
Furtado and his partners now live under the dark cloud of an ongoing federal drug investigation, with no idea if or when charges will ever come. If you had to do it over again, would you get involved in the marijuana business?
Absolutely not.
For each of these key players, lingering questions, and many of the answers sealed in a federal case file. Will Ripley, 9 News.